The most popular aquatic festival in the entire country has finally arrived to the West Coast. With over 7,000 attendees, Aquashella Los Angeles has demonstrated the love and enthusiasm of our fellow hobbyists and businesses right here in Sunnyside, Southern California. Of course, Nolan did not want to miss the biggest event of the year. So we brought out our best products from UNS, Lifeguard Aquatics, Extreme, and Aquarium Co-op. We were one of, if not the only store to carry co-op products. Nando Scapes also brought out his scaping skills. Aquashella Los Angeles 2025 at the Pomona Fairplex in Pomona. Just like Nolan's Aquarium, many businesses and brands brought out their unique products to display at the event. These range from dry goods to live goods, as well as unique pieces of art that still contain aquatic characteristics. One of our friends over at the Coast Fish Club booth is SoCal's popular rice fish breeder, Madaka. And we had the amazing opportunity to interview him at the show. We are proud to feature his fish at our store as well.
All right, Daniel, thanks for coming. All right, so I'm here with Daniel Madaka. So let's get into it. So you are, I would say, people come into the store asking for your Madaka. So you are known for your Madaka, your quality. Obviously, you're a great guy. And how long have you been doing Madaka?
Off and on, I'd say probably 4 years.
4 years. Okay. Okay. Where did it start?
Madaka, man.
How did it start?
I used to be big into guppies. I got really good at breeding guppies, and then I did a lot of nano fish breeding, like black tiger, Darios, things like that.
Yeah.
Got lucky, and then I got really good at it. I was like, yeah, let's try something different. And then I wanted to put stuff outdoors to do a pond, but I could never figure out like what's that fish. And then I came across Madaka, and what made it so cool is it's so difficult to get, to find, and then quality, and then just the whole community is really cool.
Yeah.
People are like teaching you along the way. We're not like gatekeeping
Oh,
stuff,
for sure.
even though some people may say that, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
we're
yeah.
definitely not. So that's what made me like get into it more. And then once I knew like, oh, I can keep ponds and I don't have to do like crazy stuff to it. Cause I was spending a lot of money like indoors, breeding, temperatures, things like that. And then with them, they're just so easy. The colors are just, it's crazy, man, and then
When I went to your place, I saw some Madaka that was just wild.
Yeah.
Wild. The colors, the names.
name
It was just, it was crazy. What was your first Madaka
first Madaka.
ever? What did you start with?
It's funny. Tricolor was my first Madaka, which is really difficult.
What were you thinking?
Yeah, I know you have to pull like crazy, and I was like, people normally get discouraged. They're like, "Oh, what the heck is this?" Like,
Yeah.
it just doesn't look like the parents.
Yeah.
Then I realized like, oh, then this is like a hard process. Like, let me see if I can find something different. And then second one was Yozakura Gold, which was like a gold lame.
Mm-hmm.
Lame is really popular. Lame, or Japanese people, say sparkle.
Okay.
But
So lame means sparkle.
Sparkle, yeah, that's what it means in Japanese.
All right.
Yeah.
So we collabed on Madaka Fest. That I would say it was a hit.
Oh man, hit, man.
It was, people told me literally they lined up. Once we opened it up, everybody went straight to your booth. So I'm sure you did well. What was that event like for you? Doing the Madaka Fest, and it was a success, I feel.
Well, thanks to you, man.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You're very supportive. I think that's what a lot of people appreciate you too. You know, you support local breeders, do fun events like that. So I think you may have been one of the first shops that took my stuff. So
Yeah, yeah.
come a long way. But
Was it before COVID? The first, not
Yeah.
Madaka Fest, but the
Yeah, yeah.
event. It was
Yeah, yeah.
before COVID, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Long time ago, man.
time ago.
Time flies. Time flies.
So yeah, it was I mean, we're just trying to keep up with Japan folks because Japan
Yeah,
is on
yeah.
another level. Like they do massive festivals. It's not even, like, ours was pretty big, but
Yeah,
like
yeah,
theirs
yeah.
is like this
Dude,
whole
the next
room.
one. The next one's gonna be crazier.
This whole
Trust.
room is
Yeah.
like Medaka and
Yeah, yeah.
like contests and
What?
breeders and it's crazy. Well, actually, someone here today is going to talk
Mhm.
from my friend.
Oh, yeah.
The SNR.
Yeah.
Sarah.
Is she gonna be speaking?
She no, but she brought in someone from Korea.
Oh, wow.
We'll be doing some judging to just look, quick
Okay.
little chat. But yeah, it's fun stuff. But anyways, back to the Medaka event. It was cool to get much love from a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
People from like just starting, people who were like me, collectors, and just trying to get that next big thing.
People came from all over.
Yeah, people came from San Diego, San Francisco, San Jose.
Yeah.
I mean, you name it.
Out of state, Arizona people came.
Right, you're right.
Yeah.
Man, I'm super excited to continue having the community grow and just teaching. I think right now a lot of people who are joining obviously is a popular fish, and not to disrespect anyone or anything like that, but like Japan is where it started.
Yeah.
So if you want to get like a quality line, technically you want to make sure your sources are where they come from. I think that's what a lot of people respect us, right? AMA and obviously myself and my few buddies, but because we try to keep like the true characteristics,
Yeah.
and just keep that knowledge flowing.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so AMA, you mentioned that. So I know what AMA is, but tell the people, what is AMA?
AMA is American Madaka Association. So group of hobbyists that were like big timers, just trying to form a group that we can all connect and learn from each other and spread positivity, teach people. Like I was back to my point, teaching. So because a lot of things people are bringing stuff from like Vietnam and Thailand, which is nothing bad about it, but the thing is that they don't really follow the same guidelines that you want to do, for like a breeder.
So what does that mean? Just the genetics and what it produces
Genetics,
is going to be less quality?
the names. Sometimes they they do more of like a massive grow out versus like individual.
Okay.
So sometimes when they come in, they won't look like how they need to look, or they'll have some deformities. But people are just selling.
That happens with mass production.
So that's why
They're getting popular, man. They're
super popular.
Yeah.
But we just try to promote, keep that transparency, integrity, and true characteristics of how like the individual who made it wants it to look like.
Yeah,
So
sure.
basically every Medaka goes back to like a original breeder from Japan, and like he basically tells you, oh, this is how it's supposed to look. I crossed this and that, and it took me 5 years or something. So people don't know all that stuff, and that's what makes it more popular and just more fancy for some people.
That's crazy though. They'll spend 5 years on a strain. I bred a certain cichlid and I spent almost 4 years on that strain. So it's a lot of work. But so can people join AMA?
They can. There's no charge.
How can they go about finding AMA?
AmericanMedaka.org. Look us up. There's a join link on there. You have to basically sign up. Make sure you're following our rules, which is we don't allow egg cells. Because for another thing, egg cells is another thing that sometimes can get a little tricky. People get discouraged because the eggs don't hatch or they don't look like what they planned on getting. So we don't want to do that, because by doing that, you're basically have a line that is going to be like it's going to vanish eventually, because it's not going to look like how it was supposed to look. So that's why we don't do it. Yeah. And just try to keep it
protecting the integrity. The fish. Okay, and then Instagram.
We just started our Medaka Association page. So look us up on American Medaka.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be posting it. There'll be a link on this. So if you're interested, easiest thing to do, follow them on Instagram. And all right, so last question. Daniel, I know you're very busy, so we really appreciate you coming on here. But last question. So somebody new to the hobby, they want Madaka. What would be an easy setup for them?
Easy setup.
Say low budget. What are the necessities for them to be successful? They would like them to breed, but they're not trying to be a breeder. They just want to enjoy the whole process.
The first, I'll give you some names like Platinums, Yokiki. That's like Platinum's like a white, Yokiki is like an orange, and then do like a Orochi, which is black.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, a solid color is more easy
Yeah.
to maintain. So that would be a start for someone beginning, and then a setup. Simple like little container. It could be a tote. It can be like a porcelain, fish bowl. It can be a 10-gallon tank, sponge filter, throw some floating plants in there, guppy grass, and you're good to go. That's
Okay.
it.
What about them breeding? Do they need those long roots? you
They
can put
do
them
like
on?
long roots, like I'd say some water lettuce.
Yeah.
They like those, or water hyacinth. That, or you could just make your spawning mop.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That's all you really need. Feed them well. If you're doing it indoors, you want to do like 12 hours to 14 hours sunlight. Temperatures ideal probably like 80. If you're doing it outdoors, and growing or breeding season starts like around May, late June, and it can go all the way to like September. And then we just give them a little bit of a break for winter. But if you're doing it indoors,
How do you give them a break?
they'll just
When the temperature drops? Okay.
the sun starts going down.
Okay.
Less sunlight, colder.
Yeah.
So let them do the natural thing. And
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Hey, I appreciate you so much for coming on here. And yeah, make sure you guys follow AMA. And thanks so much, Daniel. It was a pleasure.
Madaka Fiend
Madaka Fiend.
underscore
Fiend.
Madaka underscore Fiend Instagram.
Yep.
Just made
Give
a
him a follow.
TikTok. You look me up on there as well. But yeah, man. Just looking forward to it growing and meeting new people. Yeah, appreciate you.
Awesome. Awesome.
Medaka fish do not need anything fancy to thrive. However, you can definitely create beautiful landscape replicas that your fish can appreciate. And with that said, Aquashella did not disappoint with the out-of-this-world aquascape builds. Aquascaping professionals and world-renowned champions gathered at Aquashella to prove their skills as the best in the hobby. But there is another player who is not participating in the contest, yet their tanks mesmerized the crowd. And we had the pleasure of interviewing Parker from Ultum Nature Systems.
Parker, thanks for joining us.
Of course. Nice to see you here.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I'm here with Parker B. and you work for UNS.
I do.
Yeah. So, what is your title and what's your role at UNS?
So I am a product designer at UNS, and I do marketing. So customer service, product design, and marketing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So they got you doing customer service too?
A little bit,
Yeah, okay.
Reef tanks primarily.
Yeah.
Reef questions.
Okay.
Help answer those.
Are you more reef or you're more planted, fresh?
I am
For you
more reef personally. Yeah, I got
Oh,
one
yeah.
tank at home. It's a R90 reef
Ah,
tank.
nice.
So
Nice.
yeah, I'm a reefer in my personal life.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So how long have you been into aquariums?
So I've been into aquariums for about 6 years now. I got my first one when I was just in the college dorms. So I had like 2, and then I had 3, and then 4 in the dorm.
Really?
So I had a lot of little
Did they
fish
allow
tanks.
it or was it like on the down low?
It was chill. My RAs at the time were pretty cool.
Okay.
So yeah, never any issue with that.
Yeah.
I like looking at it too.
Were they nanos or?
Yeah, little nanos.
Oh,
So
okay.
10 and under.
Yeah.
much.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. Next question. Let's see. What made you get into the aquarium industry and why work for UNS?
So I've always been into like, wildlife and fish and plants. I was into house plants actually before aquariums, so I collect rare
They're
house
big.
plants and stuff still. Yeah. I got a cool little house plant collection.
Ah, okay.
The reason I chose UNS is I actually went to school for product design.
Okay.
So I went to school for industrial design. And I had to find an internship one of my years. So I reached out to UNS, just kind of emailed them asking about internship opportunities. And they set me up with like just work I can do for them. So that's kind of how I started. Just called, emailed them one day, got started doing product design internship, and then transitioned to full-time product design and marketing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically you're an intern there at UNS and then now you work for them.
Yeah, definitely. And I think one of the reasons I chose UNS when I was first starting out is just because, in my opinion, I've always been a fan of their branding.
Oh, yeah.
Minimalistic,
Quality.
emphasis on design too. So
Totally.
that's kind of what inspired me. I feel like that's kind of how I like that's my personal aesthetic, kind of matches with UNS.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, their brand is great. We love UNS at the shop. In our store, we have, I would say, almost every freshwater UNS product in store.
Wow.
It sells great. It's quality. Never have any issues with any of their items. So I think we've been selling their products maybe 6 years or so, and it's like, yeah, we love their stuff for sure.
Sweet.
Tell me about one of your favorite projects you've worked on with UNS.
Yeah, so I think one of my favorite projects was actually a recent one. Is the beta holding system.
Oh, yeah.
So we have them set up at our booth. I don't know if you have any at your store.
We have betas, but not the holding system.
Not the
I might be
holding
getting that soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it when I went to the warehouse a month ago.
It's pretty sweet. I feel like it was a cool merging of both kind of our freshwater background with some of the stuff that we've learned with the reef systems, because we've been doing a lot of like trial with the reef systems, a lot of product development with the stands, with the plumbing.
Oh yeah, it's
And we
clean. It's clean.
Thank you. Yeah. My favorite reef system on the market, but of course I'm biased, so take what I say with a
There's
grain of
really
salt.
nothing you can complain about their products and design.
Thank you.
So yeah, okay. So that's been your favorite.
I think so. Yeah, getting feedback from
Why is that been your favorite versus like all the scapes and I see some of the scapes you're doing and all of that, but the holding system?
Scaping is fun. I love scaping, I love aquascaping, but I think for me personally, I love product design. I think that's kind of where I get the most satisfaction.
Yeah.
That customer feedback, talking with stores like yourself and kind of incorporating their feedback into our systems. So I think that's why the beta system, we talk to a lot of stores about that. It's stuff that they want, ways to simplify plumbing.
Yeah.
Ease of life operations, like the refill valve to top off fish bags, take directly from the tank water.
When I went in there to the warehouse, I believe it was Edward, and he was showing me, I'm like, oh, these are some cool features. And he's like, hold on, we have this.
Yeah.
Oh, we have this. And I'm like, man, it's not just a bed rack.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. The central plumbing is kind of a big part. That's kind of our selling point, as well as, like I said, incorporating reef aspects in the sump into the beta system. So we have the same glass sump as our reef tanks in the beta system. I like talking to stores. I like getting feedback. So, you know, like I said, stores like yourself, stores in the SoCal area, we've talked to a lot of them about things they'd change, little aspects that are missing and would just streamline operations at their store. And then I would go do the 3D bodies and stuff like that, you know, work on the manufacturing. So, yeah.
So let me ask you, so you said you're mostly reef.
Yeah.
Freshwater, you're going to do escape with reef. Is it, you know, do you escape a reef tank? I
do.
'Cause you're probably going to cover it in coral.
Yeah.
You know,
That's kind of my thing. Like I like delving into the rock work of a reef tank, but I think I definitely take my freshwater escape seriously. Like we have a ton of them here. I think I spend a bit more time doing the hardscape and freshwater.
Oh yeah.
Just because like the coral really changes the look of the entire system. Not that like negative space aquascapes or negative space reef tanks don't look amazing, and I love how they look. It's not my personal style. I don't spend too much time hardscaping reef tanks. I like to just kind of let it grow out.
Oh,
kind of
sure,
crazy with coral. So yeah.
So can you give some tips to a beginner that wants to set up a low tech tank? Because that's a common question we get in the store.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm new. I want plants.
Yeah. I think gravel's amazing. People, there's a reason it's kind of like, I know even veterans and like freshwater, you know, fish keeping refer to gravel as like one of the best substrates. So much aeration of the roots is fantastic. As well as aqua soil. I mean, aqua soil, UNS contra soil is great for low tech tanks. Doesn't have too much ammonia in it. You won't get too much. You don't have to be running a high tech system with contra soil. We've grown Echinodorus and Anubias only tanks with contra soil. It works amazing. I like capping contra soil if it's in a low tech tank, just because you don't have as many options for foreground plants or carpeting plants. You have microsword maybe, Monte Carlo.
Why do you like capping it?
I'm not
The look?
I'm not. Yeah.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
look purely.
Gotcha.
I'm not a huge fan of the look of like just straight contra soil on the front. I like to cap it off, do sand or gravel.
Yeah.
Low tech tank. If you can get a lot of flow too, I think that eases a lot of problems that you may run into. The air exchange is super important in those low tech tanks. Kind of a lot of flow helps the roots really grow and hold a lot of the low tech plants.
Oh, really?
So what I'm thinking of, they like an airy substrate. And I think having high flow really helps them get the aeration that they need, so the roots can grow really well. So yeah, that's probably what I'd say.
All right, awesome. So if you had to pick one size or model of a UNS tank to set up at home, what would it be? I know there's a huge line. I know they have some all-in-ones that just came out. So if you had to pick one model or size, regardless of price, regardless of space, what size do you just love?
I love the 90 size. I think the 90 is like, it's just a very visually...
Which one though?
90S. I like the 90S.
That limits it to like 10. 12.
I know. I'm sorry. That wasn't very specific. The 90S is probably my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you like that?
I think it's a very balanced tank. I think some of the tanks are pretty tall.
Yeah.
I love shallow tanks. I love kind of the front to back depth. Using that more so than the up and down depth. I think it just makes for more visually striking aquascapes. So me personally, 90S, you got a lot of cool fish options as well. It's like 48 gallons. So you can stock it with a lot of things. Schooling fish, centerpiece fish. I feel like some of these shallow, smaller tanks, you're pretty restricted on size. But the large ones are nice. Large ones you can keep centerpiece fish. You can keep those really cool colorful fish that you don't have as many options for in those nano tanks.
I just recently set up a 90p in my house in the living room.
Nice.
So I'm loving it. My wife and daughter love it. So
Sweet. What are you doing with it?
So I have soil. I have some bora. Bora in the front. I have some black lava, but it's low tech.
Okay.
Eventually I'll probably put CO2, but I have crypts, some crinum, some easy stuff in there, and we're loving it. Just community fish, so really enjoying it. I have the Delta canister on it.
120.
120. Yeah, I just wanted that more flow.
The bora and lava rock it just goes together. That contrast is so visually striking. It works.
And
it works.
Some of the little lava, the crushed lava, is it Vesuvius?
Yeah, Vesuvius.
Yeah, that just great touch.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
What's your favorite size?
I would say maybe 60U. That's what I was going to do.
It's a classic.
But my wife was like, hey, we have the space. So I'm like, all right. 90p it is. So
60U might be it's probably our most popular tank.
I would agree. We've probably, besides the little ones, that's the most. Everybody wants that 20-gallon.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. I feel like for me, there's like that sweet spot where the equipment's not too expensive on a 90. Still, you're not paying for 150 equipment
Yeah.
where you need
Yeah.
6 lights and stuff like that. But you still got the stocking options. I feel like when I go too small, I'm like, dude, I wish I went a little bigger to fit more fish because I love the fish. I mean, that's kind of where I get my joy now. Is I love seeing happy fish.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love having the option to get some new cool fish, and bigger tanks just allow for that.
Yeah. I have some celestial pearl Daniels in there. They're like all bright red. Some Corys, Habrosis swimming around.
Nice.
I'm like, oh, I forgot I had these in here. They just pop out. So
CPDs are the best.
Yeah.
Probably one of my favorite nanofish.
Oh, for sure.
When they color up, the best.
Yeah. All right, Parker. Thank you for coming out.
Of course.
We'll put your socials for you, UNS in there.
For sure, man.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ultum Nature Systems. And all right.
Thank you so much
We'll
for
see you
having me.
soon.
Appreciate it,
All
man.
right. Thank you, Parker.
UNS has been slamming it out of the ballpark with their fast-growing library of products stretching from freshwater to saltwater. And their appearance at the show allows them to reach the eyes of people from all over the country, perhaps even international visitors. And they get to enjoy all of this. Far and wide, aquarium hobbyists came to share the fun. If you don't believe us, our next guest took extra lengths to participate in the country's biggest aquatic festival. All the way from North Carolina, SNR Medaka USA proved that it's not impossible to bring an entire booth across the states. Sarah, founder of SNR Medaka USA, gladly accepted our invitation for an interview, and we got to learn more about her passion.
All right, so I'm here with Sarah from SNR Medaka. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Doing
Thank
well?
you.
The show's pretty wild, huh?
Yeah.
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 All right, so thank you so much for being with us. I wanted to ask, so how long have you been in the fish hobby?
So, I kept fish since I was little.
Oh, okay.
But it was not Medaka. It was koi.
Oh, okay.
Then I kept guppies and, placos, shrimps.
Oh, a lot of stuff.
Yeah. But Medaka, I kept it for about, I think I started during COVID. So 2020.
So 4-5 years or so? Wow, okay. So tell us a little bit about SNR Medaka. What do you do? What do you have? What is SNR Medaka?
So SNR Medaka is, we're based in North Carolina. And the company first started in South Korea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And SNR is abbreviated from the founder's name. So
what's the founder's name?
Sasu
Okay.
and Ragu. And Ragu is the person who spoke.
Oh, okay.
Main, yeah.
Yeah.
He had a speech.
A speech, okay.
About Medaka.
Okay. So what is it? You said North Carolina?
Yeah.
So what do you have there?
So we import and we breed Medaka only. So we specialized in Japanese rice fish. And
so is it retail or just online or?
Right now online.
Online. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You might get some people from North Carolina here that want to go visit you maybe, but it's online only.
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
But maybe in the future I might have.
Okay, so what made you interested in Madaka?
So many people might have the same kind of
Yeah.
feeling towards this. But mainly they're very super hardy,
Yeah.
very easy to keep, and lots of varieties.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
can create new lines. You can, it's basically it's very easy to keep.
Yeah.
I used to keep guppies, but compared to guppies, they're much easier.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So-
When I started seeing some Madaka, I was just amazed at the different colorations, the
Yeah.
names.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really, really amazing. Okay. So let's see here. So what is it that made you want to fly to LA and participate here in Aquashella? Because North Carolina is far away.
Yeah. It was almost 6 hours flight.
So what made you want to fly? Get over here.
So I wanted to spread high quality Medaka in the US.
Yeah.
That was my initial goal. That's how I started my business. When I started this business about 2 years ago. But at that time I did not see much high quality Medaka in the US.
It's definitely grown the last few years.
Yeah, it has. And we do group imports during the summertime, like spring, early spring, like around April to August, September.
Yeah.
Every year. Wanted to spread high quality Medaka. So
Okay.
yeah.
So if somebody was new to fish and they wanted Madaka, would that be a good choice for them?
Yes.
Okay. Why would it be a good choice for somebody new to pick a fish like Madaka? Because people come into our store and we have a lot of new customers. We recommend Madaka, but now that you officially approve of Madaka, like why would they be a good fish to start with?
So you can compare that with tropical fish. Tropical fish, you need heaters, right? Medaka don't need that, right? So it's much easier.
That's a big reason.
And you don't need much electricity.
Yeah.
I keep all my Medaka outdoors.
Yeah.
So all I do is just have air stone. That's all I have.
Yeah.
And I do water change.
How cold does it get over there?
It gets cold.
Does it snow?
Yeah.
It snows? Okay, so
So
during
it
the
gets,
snow.
sometimes it goes down to like 10s.
So do you bring them indoors?
No, I
Really?
don't. I don't. So I keep them in a 27 gallons.
Like
You know the tubs
Oh yeah.
that you can get from Lowe's. And as long as that water don't freeze all the way to the bottom, they will survive.
So even if the top layer is frozen?
Yeah, they survive. So that's why I run like the airs
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it kind of helps them.
Yeah.
But even if it gets really cold, that freezes everything. But they can still survive.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest, some will die because, some don't make it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
some will survive. And the ones that survive will start spawning in the next season. So
Builds their strength, survival
Yeah.
of the fittest.
yeah.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So if you can give one tip to our viewers
Yeah.
to help breed their Madaka, what would it be? Just like one good tip that maybe something you learned along the way where it's like, man, this really speeds things up.
Dean from Aquarium Co-op
Yeah.
asked me the same
Yeah.
question.
Didn't he visit you?
Yeah. He asked me that and I said, every fish is same. Water, food, but with Medaka, I say sunlight.
Ah, okay.
And the fourth, if I want to add one more, I'm going to say space. So those four things are very important factors. One is water.
Yeah.
So
Water quality.
yes.
Okay.
So many people have that misconception saying, having Medaka don't really need water change.
Yeah.
I disagree on that.
Mm-hmm.
Every fish that you keep needs clean water.
Yeah.
So I do water change. During the
Yeah.
summertime, I do like once a week,
Mm-hmm.
70%.
Mm-hmm.
That helps them to keep, healthy and grow much faster. And food, we talked about that at the speech. If you use anything that's like low quality or try to grind them or something, it's gonna pollute the water. So if you change water frequently, I think you can do that. But I strongly recommend like Medaka specialized feed,
Yeah.
Hikari, or they have
A lot of
many
different ones.
brands.
Yeah.
So or live brine shrimp, as long as they can consume those,
Yeah.
size,
Mm-hmm.
I think live brine shrimp is the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
How often are you feeding your live brine?
Well,
When you can?
once
Depending
a
on the
week.
season.
During the summertime, one or two times a week.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Because there are also like bugs and stuff in there and
yeah.
some stuff that might grow,
Mm-hmm.
some natural food.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had our Madaka Fest a couple months back. You told me you really wanted to come, but you had prior engagements. Otherwise, you would have flown from North Carolina all the way out to Orange County, California. Wow, that would have been. We had people come out of state, nowhere
yeah?
from as far as that. But so we're hoping for next year's Madaka Fest, it's going to be even bigger. And yeah, we're looking forward to you coming out to that.
Yeah,
So-
definitely. I'm interested.
Okay. So thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for taking the time
Thank you.
to be out here. So thank you so much, Sarah from SNR Medaka. We will. What's the best way for people to reach out to you? We'll put your website on here, Instagram.
Instagram.
Okay, so we'll have a link for the Instagram. We'll have a link for your website.
Yeah.
And if you guys have questions, you guys can reach out to Sarah. She's very friendly and she'll be glad to help you out. Or you can have her ship some Madaka directly to you. You ship throughout the U.S.?
Yes. In Hawaii, we need permit, but
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
We are eternally grateful to all our guests, customers, friends and family, and fellow peers in the industry. This show was a success. Kudos to all the organizers and staff who have worked tirelessly to make sure all things are in order. Thank you, Southern California. Thank you, LA, for representing. We hope to be part of more events like this because here at Nolan's Aquarium, we like to spread the word.